Alright, the final goal of stage 3. 90 seconds of tailgating behind Ahmed around the Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit. Full lap. Right, so still running without any upgrades. Now, this one, the tricky part was that you cannot basically draft where like down the straight. I'm intentionally staying to the right side of the circuit to make sure that we don't travel too fast, because as it turns out, if you just race normal and accumulate more speed by drafting, both Ahmed and I end up finishing a lap too quick. And they're asking for 90 seconds of tailgating, so I gotta make sure that this lap lasts at least minute 30. So wherever possible, I am there around the hairpin, giving a little nudge so he would essentially slow down just a little bit, and also allow me to be able to kind of stay with him down this full straight. That was a pretty tough one to stay with. And the final bit here is not as bad. Only trouble down here is if you don't have to push into the corner as deep. Ahmed has apparently stronger brakes than I do. He must have upgraded it. So if you're late on the brakes, you will crash, or you will basically end up overtaking him, which you're not allowed to do. And if you look just barely on the clock, it didn't say I hit 90 seconds, but as the lap time shows, I did just barely. Minute 30.103. So that is about as closely cutting it as I can think of at this point. So this goal, a bit tricky. Obviously, you gotta make sure you nail all the corners, especially the ones that lead into the longer straights. So certain fundamentals, you gotta have it down for this Nürburgring circuit with this car. But yeah, the strategy, if you will, is to make sure that both you and Ahmed doesn't go too fast. You gotta make sure you stay on track the full 90 seconds, if not more. And you can't try to pit Ahmed, but then you're kind of pushing your luck, because you're not supposed to damage the car. Going off track is okay, but damaging the car is definitely a no-go. So if you're planning on using a pit maneuver, just be very careful. I've tried that a few times, and I ended up just like getting the fail because I ended up damaging the car. So even the very gentle nudge, so I think the better strategy is to make sure that you stay clean, especially around that hairpin. Anyway, that'll do it for stage 3, so we'll catch you guys in stage 4 video coming up. So stay tuned and see you then.